Hi girls, so I wanted to make a short video and I wanted to make it a little more personal because it's something that I went through a lot of times and I know that a lot of you are going through it, and I just wanted to help you out a little bit. I kind of just found my way around it as I was going to school, but maybe if I could provide a short list of things that I did, it could help you too. So a lot of times when we're in engineering school, we feel like we're not smart enough, and it just makes us think that we're in the right career and makes us wonder if we should just change it. But let me tell you that that is not the case, and not to give up on your career if it is something that you really want to do. So here are the couple things that I would do whenever I felt like I couldn't do engineering. So number one is to take a break. Most of the time when we stumble upon this thought that we were not smart enough is because we've been sitting studying for hours and hours, and sometimes we're just tired. We've just been working for too long where we can't understand the content anymore because we've been working for so long. So maybe just take a break and relax and do something fun, something different that will let you get out of that thinking, and then maybe when you come back to it you're more refreshed and you can start working on the content again, and it's easier for you to learn it. So definitely sometimes it's just all in our head and it just happens that we're stuck on a specific thing. The second thing is to watch an inspiring movie. For me it was Hidden Figures, so whenever I didn't feel good I would just play it on the background as I was doing my homework or I was studying. Just that story, just as a minority in engineering, it just made me see that if they could do it, I could do it. And just seeing all the differences and all the injustice, it would make me want to fight harder to become an engineer, to change those stats, to make a difference. So that would help me out a lot, and it's honestly something that I keep going back to. I have the book, I watch the movie all the time. I have the doll of Katherine Johnson, the Barbie release a couple months ago, and even from its interior design, I'm wearing a dress the same color as the doll is. So to me, that is one of my biggest inspirations and something that kept me going forward. The third thing would be to cry, and don't ever think that just crying is for the weak. I would being part of an engineer, like honestly, to get through engineering, it took me so many days where I was crying. And trust me, when even though you don't feel good and you don't wanna cry, you don't wanna look weak. After you cry, you release all your emotions and you feel better. So if you need to cry, sometimes you cry about everything that's been happening for like a week or a month, and after that you're gonna feel better about so many things and you're not gonna feel as frustrated. So it's a really good way to just kind of release all your emotions and feel better. So it might be uncomfortable to be crying for a couple minutes, but after that you're gonna feel way better. And then the last thing is to talk to someone. uh, to me, I had my parents and I had my fiance, which was my boyfriend at the time, to talk to. They would always tell me how proud they were of me, how they've seen me always studying, how they believe in me that I could do it. And sometimes just hearing it from someone else can help you a lot. Just getting that point of view from someone else, just knowing that someone believes in you can really help you and can really support you. And just another thing is, like, don't ever think that you're not smart enough. It is something that I keep hearing and something that I went through and something that we shouldn't be thinking about. And just because we're females, we are not smart enough for that, which is not the case. And there's a lot of us that have done it, and there's a lot of you guys that are still wanting to get through engineering, and then you will. And don't get frustrated because you might fail a class, because you might fail a test, because it's taking you longer. We all went through that. I personally failed a couple classes, I failed some tests, and it is normal. It is a learning process. You gotta learn yourself. Just don't ever let yourself be your biggest enemy by trying to convince yourself that you're not smart enough, because most of the time it's just all in your head. So hopefully these couple things can help you out like they helped me while I was getting through engineering school.